Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Strange Antiquities, where we're very nearly done. With the last few days, which is kind of crazy. Let me reassess. I'm not going to be too worried about these until the second to last day. We're using it. It's just not checked off because we probably haven't finished what we're doing. But I think with this clue, we're going to be going back here. I am under the barn where the axe meets the tree. I'm thinking it's going to be a visual thing out in this area. I don't think there was a barn here. Can I... Oh, I was like, can I go to the vaults again? Nope. Just checking. Where the axe meets the tree. I have no idea on this one. I am under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Like at a tree trunk? Does the axe meet the tree at a tree trunk? Or is it just a shape of something? That's kind of what I was assuming, since it's the shape of something. But, maybe then... That's a tough one. I think I'm gonna have to just go through the day first and see what happens. Simone! Good morning. You're talking to my cat? Yes, and to you too, Juniper. Okay, there you go. You're getting... Yeah, I would too. It's just getting more concerned about my mother. Hearing about that poor lady who drowned frightened me. But she'll turn up. She always does. I've had another breakthrough. She's okay, she's talking herself out of it. This time I'm certain it's a clue that leads to another hidden part of Strange Antiquities. Aw, not another one. I haven't solved the last one. From the individual, a stone for dark purpose. So it's the different, these, right? Individual, diurnal, celestial, etc., etc. Oh, a stone for dark purposes. Let's see. Okay, let's try to go in order. Let's put the dataless link aside for now. I think that's where it would go. A stone for dark purposes makes me think of this, for sure. Corvin's Might, but we are looking... Nope, not that, sorry. For Mentic or Wixic. And the stones for Wixic are purple. Bloodstone, there. These ones for Mentic. Dradic. Oh, no, okay. Wixic is the yellow stone of strength. Okay. I'm thinking if it's going to be a dark stone, it's going to be a Wixic stone. This feels too easy. That one's not a scary one, though. Corvin's Might. Let me double check. I remember it's the one with the, she's brought to the woman. It's an assassin's tool. Okay. Not that I've technically found it, but I'm saying I found it. What? Let me... Okay. Some celestial, a stone of the earth, diurnal, a stone of death. I don't remember. Should have organized these according to their Wixic whatevers, but I don't. Thing is the game still hasn't given me I'd have to look it up on my phone what the patterns are, you know. The thalamic whatever patterns. Stone of the earth. So probably an emerald? Or whatever, a green. Okay, it's just green. Stone of earth and nature. This is probably this is the one that immediately comes to mind anyway. Which means it's probably wrong. Seeing as how I like to be tricksy. From diurnal, a stone of death. I mean, dark purposes is kind of death. The Noctic is either like a green and blue. Dang it. Or like this black and white striped one. Once again, I'm just gonna keep going and see where I get. I always get so stressed as soon as I get it, but usually I have to wait a bit. Thank you for the mither. I have seen into the yawning deep. That seems unpleasant. I have seen beauty beyond the comprehending mind. The price is steep, but I pay it gladly. My shadow anchor broken, must replace. Shadow anchor. That sounds like something I'd have over here. That I do not have, probably. You know, shield, charm, shimmer, blah, blah, blah. Okay, nope. Time to look it up. What? Shadow anchor. Do I not have the listing for it? Am I blind? Hang on. Am I blind? I am. What's over here? I don't know why I was looking over here. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, I thought it was similar to... I think I have a different shadow thing that's, like, in parallel but opposite to another thing I have. It's sometimes used in the practice of shadow casting, the art of projecting one's presence outside of the body. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. Shadow anchor designs can vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, whereas others prefer to clutch a totem. Some make use of symbology, whereas others use gemstones. They will always produce a field from the individual branch, however. I feel like I am missing something that should tell me what the fields are. I'm just going to go grab my phone and look up what the fields are again. Okay, so it said that we were looking for individual branch, which is Mentic and Wixic. Oh, Wixic is wobbly. Mentic looks like the flower pattern. Ah, a blue, an anchor between body and mind. Potentially. Something to do with blue gemstones. Oh, maybe it's this? That has a ring around it. It's something. Whole thing is warm. And that seems like something you could use to, like, focus, you know? Like, it would be useful as a focus item. Or this one. Let's try this first. Yes! I've had this one for ages. Looks like a scapula. The kyanite gemstones point to the fact that this anchors the mind. Oh, I did forget to check for the field. Nehuat, a nephroguant, These were once worn by necromancers of the Five Knolls, who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them, such that if they were to remove them even after death, then Nephroquant would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause praxis if held against bare skin for long periods. Horrible. Okay. Kitty, it's okay, Kitty. I'm afraid this letter was sorted incorrectly and ended up doing a round trip to Kendall and back. Better late than never. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. Oh, I have spent a long time looking for an object that is believed to have been lost somewhere in the catacombs. The adventurer and thaumaturge Marwyn with the trail to her hidden stash, or so the story goes. I followed it as far as the ossuary of the damned, a chilling bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels, but it seems her markings have worn away by time after that. I pass on this story to you in the hope that you can succeed where I have failed. Okay, so let me go this one in the upper levels. Or this one. I'm able to follow Marwyn's trail for a while, but the carved markings are faded and worn by centuries of weatherings. By the time I reach the ossuary, I can no longer make them out at all. Fortunately, I've always wanted an excuse to use Carrick's candle. Oh, okay. I forget what Carrick's candle can do, but I think that's a question mark one, but I think I'm correct. Pretty positive. 99.99999%. Oh, very cool, very cool. Okay. Yay! Identified. Stalagmites retreat under the light of the candle as I hold it aloft and search the shifting rock walls for any sign of Marwyn's trail. Suddenly I see it, an M etched into the rock, as clear as if it had been carved yesterday. I follow the trail in an excited hurry, tripping and stumbling as the candle distorts the height of the floor, until I come to its end at a small boulder. Rolling the rock to one side, I reach behind it and reclaim Marwyn's last treasure. Only one object? It's supposed to be a stash. Interesting. I'm trying to see if there's any symbology in there. Are you a necklace? Yes, you are. Come on, you odd little thing. You may be there. We did it. Oh, is this supposed to be... Well, no. So what is it? I just don't remember it coming with a list, unless it's the first and the second and the third. But we have, that first one's a Noctic. The second one is actually not on the list. Why is that not on the list? I only have 1, 2, 3, 5. And the spiral's on there and the DNA, but not this middle one. And neither is the Diurnic is there. The image is pulled from the game itself. But I don't know what the middle one is. Teehee. Barton, dude, you got things to tell me. Yeah. Uh-oh. What are you cursed with? Cursed with the inability to speak. Okay. Oh, Braxis was mentioned earlier. Tormund's paralysis. Okay. What do I have? Hold on. Excuse me as I I'm let me flip through my books. It's just funny. Tormund. Do I even have anything that mentions it? Oh, didn't go far enough. Tormund's Bane. These can be rolled along the tongue to cure Tormund's paralysis or worn about the neck to protect against the curse. They emit a diurnic field pattern. Well, how convenient. Tormund's curse. Do I have? I'm trying to leave out things that I have question mark ones on. The ones that I've marked with a question mark that are oh, this is me guessing, I don't know if I have fully, but... Oh, I wonder if it's this. Because that looks like something you could roll along your tongue, kind of. Looks like you could roll it a multiple. It would have to be small enough to fit in your mouth. And I never did figure out what that symbol was. Maybe a totem? None of these look small enough to roll. Nope. Oh, we did put this. We can put this in. I'm not rolling any of those on my tongue. You could roll your tongue on these, but that's about it. Let's see. They emit diurnal field patterns. Let's see. This does have a diurnal field pattern, and that might be like a modified glyph of paralysis. It's an inverted paralysis. That's what it is. It's an inverted paralysis. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't even know how I managed to get down from Weatherlam. Alright, he's American. Everything went dark after reading the inscription on the tall stone, but somehow I knew if I made it to Strange Antiquities, I would be okay. Oh, that's right. I sent him off to, read some words that he's not supposed to read or whatever. Through the darkness, I received a message from the Nameless One. Rough. They seek an item called the Nail-In Casket. If we give it to them, they promise to free those it has infected. I don't think we have a choice. We definitely do. At least we can be certain of one thing. If they have the casket, they will not allow it to be opened. Wait, what? So they don't want it to be opened? All they desire, all they value is power, and opening the casket would release all of its contained power. What that is? No. I mean, you would release the contained power that you would ostensibly then be able to use. Brother, I hope I don't have a casket. I don't have any unnamed caskets in here, and I think it was supposed to be a black one. Tormund's Bane, if I could read. QRS-T. Oh my gosh, no! I wasn't gonna do it, but it took Verona. The time has come to decide, Thaumaturge. The casket wants to be opened. The casket will be opened. Nothing can stop it now, and yet there is still a part of this mind that will not be quieted. Help me to calm this clamoring rage inside my head. No. This is your chance to elevate yourself above the scurrying ants that absently crawl through their meaningless lives. I like my meaningless life, just the way it is, thank you. I would love to live through some precedented times. You're talking to the wrong group of people. The people playing this game do not want to live through unprecedented times. We're good. Anyway, the abrasive mother is the other one. No. Okay, well, I don't... So okay, so if Verona doesn't want me to do it, then I think that's, the good thing to do, but also, what if we lose everybody, then I have everybody's deaths on my hands, but also, horrifying, if I'm understanding the situation right, which is potentially I'm not, having a few people die to keep the world at large from, crumbling to ruin is a terrible price to pay, but mathematically worth it, Okay, well, let's make sure what we've got, what we're being asked to do. Type of mother is used to purge unwanted memories. As with any procedure that can alter the mind, it should be used sparingly and considerately. Mothers are typically designed in Camellia, so we don't want to be purging memories. We would like to maybe use a Zephyrim, which does what? We have so many objects, or so many entries. I love this. These resonant objects give off a faint odor that will be familiar to any thaumaturge. It is the scent of the storm, of ozone, and power, the scent of magic. When these vapors are inhaled deeply, they can unlock deep wells of anger and channel them into a powerful maelstrom. This is the power of the west wind. Okay, So hopefully it would unlock Verona within what she's been captured in. No, Verona! Okay, I will find you a Zephyrim. It's got a faint odor like thunder. What else? They are resonant objects. But like resonant... Oh! The resonant that's what that thing that's been pointing at things. The compass I have that's pointing at thee. It will point towards nearby resonant objects, the only objects that can be detected in this way. Okay. Come here, my darling. So you must be a resonant compass. And we are looking for a Zephyrim, or at least a resonant object. So let's see. Okay, hang on. It doesn't look like there's anything on this bottom. Oh, maybe. So this furthest object is a resonant object. Oh, and that one was like fire. This was like the 4 nations. This was like fire, water, air, and earth or something. Okay, let's try these. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, let's make... Okay, so the Ambra, Elvastone, and this thing, I think, are the only... At least over here. Hang on. Let me not forget them. And the Ambra. I think it's not going to be a named one. But you never know, so... Alright. Bucko, this is going to be rough. I have a lot of things in close proximity. Honestly, it looks like there's like one thing, and it's going to be the Bloodstone over here. Wow. So none of the pendants. Okay. Corvin's Might is another one. Obvious. So then, by process of elimination, it has to be this because it's the only not named thing. This is Verona's life we're talking about, though. I don't even know. She might die. She might die because of this. But like, at least I'll do what she wants, right? At least I'm hoping that's what I'll do. But hopefully, she can come out. Like, she can blow away the impulse or whatever. Ooh, okay. It apparently has a smell. No. Do I not have the object? It's supposed to smell like ozone. I mean, I don't think any of these had a smell. Yeah. And these are the resonant objects. Okay. I'm gonna attempt. Ouchie, 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 ouchie. Well, I don't think I have it. If the compass, unless I'm using the compass wrong? Gosh dang it, it must be something. Gosh dang it, it's probably from this clue. Okay, I'm gonna look this one up, because I have no idea where the barn meets the tree or whatever. Oh, I just saw something briefly. It says it refers to Woodcutter's Lane, where the axe meets the tree, Pine Road. Okay. That is pretty clever. The side of the house, to the side of the house, it's a dilapidated barn. The stench of manure is overpowering. There's no sign of an owner, so I search carefully. Not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Suddenly I spy a flash of blue. A bottle. This is it. Okay. That's a spooky eye. Luckily, I can apparently go on adventures with no one the wiser. Okay, this is also... Okay, it's probably this. Let's try, oh, and it looks more like wind. Oh! Kitty! I didn't have I'm gonna scream, I didn't have a spot for that. Hang on. Oh. It has more like the design of wind, and it looks like a pursed mouth, maybe? Maybe I'm stretching. Kind of? Okay. The other one, I was like, I don't really know what that has to do with anything, but it was what I had. Oh, and I forgot to check the smell. Yes. Okay. Grist. For the ritual of the broken path, a grist is heated slowly over flame to have full effect. It must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. It is common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful. Interesting. Anyway, please be alive in there. Well, I did... Okay. I did the clue for the day, which is fine. The clues for the day seem to be... You should probably do those, like, pretty quickly. But these, like, paper notes tend to be less dire. I am 90% sure the first one is the bloodstone thing that we have, the big bloodstone. And I feel like Stone of the Earth, the best one is that, like, honkin' one. This one. Stone of Death? Do you think maybe it's the... Oh, I didn't realize it was... Okay, let's try that. This is the blue-green stone is one that is supposed to grow on corpses and stuff. Let's try this. Yeah. Yes! Yes! I was trying to look for big stones because the first two that I was like 90% sure on were big stones, and I was like, okay, I need a big black stone or something. And then I saw that one, and I was like, oh, it's a big black stone. No, it's actually one of the only blue and green ones I have. Okay, what do you want me to do with it now? Oh, poke this. Oh. Is this... Do I have something that looks like this? Well, I might not. Maybe I don't have the clue for this? 3 resonant objects. Hold on. Okay. I need to do my the resonant objects thing again. Was this... Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, I'm screen. I guess we could put them over here. So it was this. No, what was the... It was this, and what else? Oh, this one. And then we had this. So let's see. That one's pretty heavy. I thought resonant was like the thalamic fields or whatever, but apparently it is something else. I think they're all approximately weighing the same. So it must be something like in like the strength of the field or whatever. That's pretty light. Oh. So maybe it has nothing to do with this. Weighs a little more than a pound. Weighs way more than a pound. Not quite as much, I think. Oop. I think the wood, which makes sense, that would be lighter. Yeah. That one weighs the middlingest so far. Yes! Yes! No! No! Call freaking if I know. Oh, maybe it's something to do with like, this is like spring? Does it have something to do with this? Is there something? I mean, why would this guy's code should not unlock anything in my house? You know what I mean? It's something to do with the moon, but like, I don't know the phase of the moon. Like, this is a crescent moon. Do we have anything about moons in here? Moon. Well, I'm going to hope that something for that pops up in the next day. And the other one, the resonant objects. Oh, I took a picture of this last one, but it was... I don't remember. Let's see. Oh yeah, this was the easy one. I feel like it's got something to do with the pattern. Maybe if I went like... Because this is like a crescent moon, and then it'll... I guess it could go one way or the other. But it's yellow. Was the other one had like tree branches? With the cogs? This one doesn't. But the problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly, inevitably, the darkness seeps out. Oh no. We are dealing with the consequences of people's decisions. Help me. What is... Oh, I was like, what? Kitty? Kitty, will the kitty help me? Oh, this is like a trail. Like a thread. Like from the Minotaur story. Okay, let's see what we have that looks like that. Not that, probably. A road, perchance, that looks like that? Or a series of roads? Looks more like a coastline. I have no idea on this one. I'm trying to think, like, yarn. And I'm trying to look at names of things that I'm like, would this be associated with yarn? Or trying to remember if I remember anything that had somebody doing yarn stuff. Tried to give it to the cat. The cat did not do anything. Like, if I think about it, I keep thinking it might be having to do with the catacombs, because, like, she gave the ball of yarn to the guy so he could get his way through, right, safely, through the underground passageway where the Minotaur was. Is it? Nope. Okay. I was like, it's a scary monster. Oh. No. It couldn't be that. I'm thinking about the little things I have. The flowers. I have here. Oh, but it's like a flipped version of the moon, of the half moon. Like, I have some crescent moons and stuff down here, and some of them are associated with numbers, but that makes me feel like I'm reaching, you know? What? They have, like, they've changed the music, I swear. Why is there a person singing now? Oh, there was not a person singing before. It's actually a little spooky. It's like ethereally beautiful and kind of reminds me of Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to do too many things at once. Do we have a night of knitting? I did it! Oh my gosh, you guys, I thought I had it. I was like, please. Oh, that makes me feel good about myself. Inhaling deeply from the spirit vault to stave off the madness of the depths, I make my way carefully down crumbling passageways past decaying crypts. Placed carelessly on top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lie in pieces, but most are whole. At first the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out, and I take it back up to the surface for a closer look. I freaking did it! It's earth, or whatever. It's an earth pot. That's what the symbol is. Hello, earth pot. Welcome. You are probably my greatest achievement to date. Figuring you out. Let me see about... This is maybe like me being off my rocker and looking too hard. We have the black and white. Yeah, see? I don't have any other one like that. Could be this 1511 or 15. Well, no, 151. Unless it would be 1511. That doesn't make any sense. This is I am reaching, but it's the only one. Oh wait, if it was actually the dark. It should be this, but reversed. Well, that overthinking did not get me anywhere. Okay, we'll just keep going. Oh, hello, I haven't met you yet. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I would like a nephroquant. Do not be concerned, dear. I've used one before, and I know what I'm doing. Okay, that's not a good one, but alright. I mean, it's. I guess it's okay as long as you're smart with it, but you start to look like this, otherwise. They will cause I have no idea what... And I'm assuming then it's one of these. Something... Oh, I got the resonance. It, like, helped since I figured it out. It was like, or figured out at least partially. It was like, you did it. I'm like, thanks. I feel like an Ouroboros is like the kind of thing you use for like resurrection stuff. Dang it. I don't know what they will cause Braxis. They will look like they have dark skin with white lines. Like, I guess that... Well, the planetary metal using designs associated with sign discipline. And I have the Elva Stone, which is just stone and silver. Okay, so maybe... you made a tin? Yes, you made a tin. This is limestone. And silver. I don't think I have anything silver. I was thinking maybe yellow. Because I think it was yellow that's... No. It is... So the amber colored one. Kind of an ambery colored thing. Green. Is it something you put on your shoulder? Because you're getting the scarring over here? It might have something to do with strength. This is just earth. That's like paralysis, fire and ice or something. So like a brooch you would pin to your shirt. It says it was worn. Unless it's the cloth on this that looks like the scarring, maybe? It was one of my ones that was locked away. It's... Because I'm trying to think of something you would wear. Oopsie. Dang it! That had like a scarf look to it, so I was felt pretty good about that. I mean, what is it? Braxis said something about a cure for Braxis. We had stone and silver. This is stone, but it's paralysis. And I don't have anything that's silver. Yeah, well, Death, life, Braxit, let's see, what is... Yeah. But, wait, so it's... This is the scarring caused by Braxis. Oh, okay, so they will cause Braxis, if held against bare skin. Which doesn't cause pain, but it is scarring. Resurrection. The Nephroquant would crumble to dust. Dust. Because I was thinking, they're like, oh, okay. Their power became bound to them. So I'm like, oh, then everything should be... Because they're obviously off the necromancers now. So maybe the reason their power is much diminished is because they are in a powdered form. So in this, maybe? In this container? Dang it. I don't know. Oh, do I not have to do the... Oh, okay. I'm not quite there yet, I guess. In the urn, maybe? Okay, did I... Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Engraved decanting clay. I'm just gonna go full send. Okay. Let's get this started. I've actually come to like this more over time. I really didn't like it initially. We'll see though, it might just like screw me over. Well, I've lost a life. Cool. Well, let's try this one instead. What happens if I fail this? Surely my odds cannot be this bad. Okay, good. I'm gonna die. After I just said nice things about... Yes! Finally! Am I like perma-damaged though? I was like, am I gonna be like permanently up higher? Oh. It suggested going to the symbol. But, okay. Resurrection. Is there a symbol for resurrection? Maybe I should note that. Rebirth. Oh my gosh. I looked at this earlier. If it's not... Okay, here. Because, oh, and it looks like the ring is on this hand, and it is actual flesh, and it is withered flesh. Okay. I looked at that earlier and I was like, surely not. Apparently it is. I've had that thing forever. A wearable item. See, but I was looking for something that you could like put on the shoulder because of the way the scarring was in the picture. If only I'd remembered the witch symbols for rebirth. Dread Vivant is the only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. It can siphon power away from oneself for a time. The power rising up off a Dread Vivant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, good and evil, hope and despair. Interesting. Hello, Franklin Underhill. Please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. Okay. You are... Oh. Twinnings. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I think I have the place on my map. The Twinnings, 15... Oh, I thought there was like an Underhill Road, but apparently not. The man who dropped off his card introduces himself as the owner of the Twinnings, an unusual sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room unlike the others. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes containing ominous-looking liquids and organic material. I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm going to take back to the shop for further investigation. Okay, bloodstone and a Noctic blue-green stone, the corpse stone, and like the stone of like death. Okay. Oh. I'm leaving Twinnings with my haul when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look around, annoyed, I notice to my horror that the man's eyes are as black as coal. He rushes towards me and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him. A Wixic cord. I'm just carrying that around. Let's see. If it's the thing I just picked up, that would be crazy. Oh. Okay. They have a freezing effect. This one has ice and paralysis. And we're gonna go ahead and do it. Dang it! What do you mean? This one's strength. This is the elements. Ice and paralysis. Come on. Oh, paralysis. Okay. I'm not looking at the fields. To my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the Twinnings, the man is nowhere to be seen. I'm being assaulted by the forces of evil. I don't like that. I should maybe move my cups down here. Because this is getting crowded. Oops. Nope. Oh, hello. Are you here to yell at me? Something bad is about to happen. I went into your room, and I shouldn't have. The ravens know it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a Cassandra to see the paths ahead. But I saw what it did to him, and I vowed never to touch it one again after he died. But the gnawing worry of what is coming has been too much for me. I mean, if you're seeing into the future, yeah. Yeah. Like, there's too many paths. You could see a variety of paths, but you're not gonna see... Like, it just depends on various people's, like, decisions, you know? Like, there's no fixed future. They produce a selenic field. Okay, well, let me see what a selenic field looks like. Let's see if this one that I've been looking at... Nope. It produces a Noctic field. The selenic looks like DNA sideways. I guess vision. What do we have for vision, seeing ahead, the mind's eye. Dark green. That is a dark green stone, though. But it has like bismuth and antimony or something. Ugh, that's frustrating. And it looks like the image in the thing. In the, like, codex entry. Okay. Dark green. Dark green? Question mark? Small green. The eyes seem to pierce my soul. I don't know, buddy. I don't think so, but yep. You know, I'm just gonna... I think it's this one. Okay, yep. Do I even have it? Are you dark green? Just a green. You're just green. Do I have it? It is that. Okay. Okay. I have it secreted away. Let's see if once I get the objects on the plinths, if it'll actually give me a helpful hint. Have I seen it in my shop? The moon? I don't think I've seen the moon in my shop. Nope, I don't know. There is a button on the clock that turns on the... What? There's a I have never seen this before in my life. That must be the key. Okay. Well, turn into a different version of the moon. Do I have to open this? Do I have to open this on a specific day? Because if that's the case, we're boned. And that's, because I was doing that before. I see. I was messing with this. And I was like, oh, I wonder why I can do that. And apparently it's because of that. Just kidding. I'll be right back, mister. I have to go into the depths of my store. Open sesame. What do you mean? It looks like it. What do you want me to do? Okay, another hint then. Uh-huh. I mean, it matched. I don't... What else... What do you want from me? If it's gonna make me redo it, just to, like, have it... Okay, I'm here. The hands... Oh... My gosh. Okay. That is... Listen, that's complicated. That's crazy. I mean, I guess it's like time and stuff. Maybe if I sat here longer, I'd figure it out, but... You've got to be kidding me. Oh, and then I... Okay, I was like, no! Ooh, it's floating at me literally from the void. It's literally floating at me in the void. Okay, alright, well, don't mind, just reach my hand into the void, and I'm gonna sleep well, knowing that the void exists. And... Oh, this is the dark green, this is probably the Cassandra. Maybe I shouldn't be so hasty. Now I'm gonna do the other one, now that I've freaking figured it out. I was like, I remember at the very beginning I messed with this and I was like, oh, is it gonna like fast forward the days or something? Like, is it gonna like mess me up? And it didn't do it. So I was like, meh, but I never noticed this was a button. I just keep I noticed the little, the spider every now and then. I was getting caught up in it on the headstones though, so at least I tried. Once, oh my gosh, it's the strange antiquity symbol. Whoa. And strange horticulture, I think, technically. We got a couple skull things. How exciting. Okay, dude, I think I've got you what you need. They produce the mysterious Selenic. Okay, that's that. There you go. You shouldn't probably use it, but I guess it's good to know. Weaving edge is used to enter the red night, a bloodthirsty state of mind. Tradition dictates that the handle should be made from the wood of a great oak. Good luck, old man. Bye. I'm sorry that you feel you have to do this. You probably shouldn't. Gilbert Ames, I don't know you. There's always seems to be something going on in Undermere. The sooner I can get this sorted and be on my way, the better. My uncle gave me a ring, and I have had nothing but bad fortune ever since. I'm starting to think it might be cursed. Is there a way to uncurse it? There is indeed. It's this item. Ooh, okay. This. You're welcome. That was easy. Lavinia Hawthorne. Do I know a Hawthorne? I have been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I'm fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. Girl, same. Blah, 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 blah. Hurry up. If you are able to get your hands on a gris, I'd be very interested in studying it further. I just got the entry for gris. Ooh. Right. I mean, unless you've studied the Wixic art, you, I guess it probably has a Wixic field. So let's, what's the broken path? Oh. That's the one where they poke themselves, yeah. Communing with them via the broken path. Girl, you should probably not be communing with anyone on the broken path right now. The broken path is being pretty active at this moment. We were looking for Wixic. Okay, it's wibbly wobbly. A skull. Death stuff. Death ritual for the skull. No. Not you. But you weird me out. Yes. This is the Wixic field. That doesn't mean it's that is that. Uh-huh. 10 would melt really fast though. I am making some fairly big leaps to say that this should have whatever field, the Wixic field. Just because it mentions it. And it's an object that when heated, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. But when done correctly, it should not be painful. Oh, this one's charred. That's right. Okay, it's this one then. I was like, I was gonna look up these symbols, but I remembered it was like paralysis, ice, and fire. And then there's like crying. And I was like, you know. A lunima, also called a moon pole or heart of tranquility, harnesses the power of the elements to create an aura of unease. They can be used to keep people away from places they are not welcome. There's a superstition among thaumaturges that says a lumina should not be used when the moon is full. It is not known where this idea came from. Well, sick. Like, does this not sound... Oh boy, we are running out of room. This sounds like Horizon Zero Dawn. Leopold Morris. There has been a basilisk sighting in the hill across the river from Backbarrow. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and my village. Better me than a younger man with his life ahead of him. A younger man might survive. I have come to prepare my sword. Well, we don't want... There's that basilisk thing, but it's not supposed to go through... This is the only one. Okay, a blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. It's this. Yay. Okay. Good luck. I wonder if I let him have it. Or if I just, like, drew the blade across it. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about that guy. They've not all of them. At first my patience grew agitated when I used the Gaudian siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even. I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working, or perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. But I almost immediately she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. I have no idea where they've gone. I'm glad they're not here. I thought they would be here. I thought they would be here. I thought they would be chasing me down. But they aren't. Yay! Yikes! Jeez, I have been recording for 1 hour and 40 minutes. We'll see if this turns into 1 episode or 2, but... Oh, no, wait. I do need to end the day, huh? I need to end the day, get the next one started. So these are all done. How exciting. We still have this. We're still utilizing that, I guess. I don't know. Almost imperceptibly, the cascade began to absorb the crepuscular power that had leached into the stone and the earth of this lightless tomb. Ooh. Okay. Oh, it was definitely in the catacombs. Oh no. That's so freaky, the idea of like a bunch of people with like just straight black eyes like running around being like possessed. And see, now I know what this means. I know what this means. Sort of. Okay. Today is the second to last day. Right? I saw that right? I had no idea, apparently. But, sick! Things are getting exciting. It's so funny that it happens, like, the most exciting stuff happens outside my shop. I actually it's just an interesting, like, I wouldn't like it in everything, but it's interesting, narratively, to be, like, involved in things, but not, like, immediately involved, and so it's cool. But, anyway, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Really quick, I want to say thank you to my patrons. First, I would like to give a quick shout out to my Acorn tier patrons, Aisling, Loaf, and Fane. Thank you so much for your support. And I want to give an extra special shout out to my Sapling tier patron, Riscalito. Thank you so much for your support. As long lasting as it has been, I appreciate it. And I want to give an extra super special shout out to my Forest tier patrons, Nightshade and Christopher. Thank you guys so much for your above and beyond support. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next one.